It's time now for our community update, and joining us in studio this morning is Winnebago County Sheriff John Motz. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So we'll start with something I think that's on everyone's mind, the tragic situation that happened in Vinland. What's your message to the community as this continues to unfold?
Well, in my 32 years of law enforcement, it's one of the most horrific events that we've ever responded to. I think the message is be patient with the investigation, be careful with the comments that you make on social media. Family has lost a child in a very horrific way, and we need to be respectful and compassionate towards them.
And something everyone definitely should keep in mind. So moving on now, where are you into the investigation into the powerboat and the paddle boat crash?
We have, we're nearing the end of it. We just have put the final touches on it. Charges have been referred for reckless endangerment and failure to render aid. Now we just have to allow the criminal justice system to work through that case. And
I think something that was crazy for everyone to see, we're looking at it right now, is that footage of the crash. When you look at that, that's insane. It's scary.
It's extremely scary, and I'm surprised that we did not have more serious injuries or a fatality. And certainly everyone needs to do their part to be safe on the waterway. We're ending now the boating season, so people will try to maximize their time on the waterway. Just be careful and watch your alcohol consumption.
And we talked about it a little bit when we were discussing what happened in Vinland, the impact of social media and how that can either help or hinder an investigation. What was the case in this?
Well, at first it helped very much, certainly identifying the boat and the owner of the boat. However, now when someone flees the scene, we have to make sure that we have the operator of the boat and identify all the passengers on board. There are 43 on the paddle boat and 7 to include the operator on the speedboat. So a lot of things that we need to do to make sure that the facts are right. Sometimes the misinformation, or because it's taking longer than what people think it should, that there's some type of cover-up, or that we're trying to protect someone. It couldn't be further from the truth.
And in this case, did social media actually help you guys a lot?
It did.
Yeah.
It helped us a lot. But again, the misinformation detracts from the severity of the event and the investigators' time.
And so boating season is wrapping up, but we still have a little bit of time left. So let's talk a bit about safety. What do people need to remember when they're out there?
Well, like I said, that it's going to be extremely crowded on our waterways. People are trying to get the last bit of summer in. Be very cognizant of your alcohol consumption. It's easy to consume too much alcohol, think you're okay to operate a boat, but we've had tragedies that have occurred in the past.
And we'd like to avoid any more. Now, EAA is obviously going on right now. That's thousands of people coming to AirVenture. How does the Sheriff's Office get ready for something of this magnitude?
We have been doing it for so long that the normal things that we run into, we know how to handle. Obviously, if there are events, and in today's world you have no idea what's going to happen at large gatherings, and so we have to prepare for that as well.
And what goes into that preparation, training, things like that?
We will begin to debrief this EAA event, this AirVenture event, very quickly, and we put together a summary of what went right, what went wrong, what we can improve on. And then throughout the year we look at training and working with EAA with scenarios that we may run into and prepare for them.
All right. Well, Winnebago County Sheriff John Motz, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you getting up early to be here.
You're welcome.
Looks like another great day for AirVenture in Winnebago County. Already seeing planes in the air in Oshkosh. It's 65 degrees. What does the rest of the day look like? I'll have that full weather forecast right after this.